Ryan says, A Force for Good also made a great point just a few days ago in relation that the entire industry around human rights law in relation to illegal immigration ought to be specifically defunded and delegitimized. Too many human rights lawyers have gotten fat off the UK taxpayer for far too long. That's right, we made that point in one of our Facebook posts. There's so many NGOs, which is to say non-governmental organisations, which are receiving taxpayers' money from the present government in order to perpetuate the immigration and asylum issue, and very often to argue against government policy, and very often to encourage even more of it. And yet they're being paid by the government. The government shows no inclination whatsoever to defund these NGOs. We put up an article on our Facebook page yesterday about an organisation called the Paul Hamlyn Foundation, which has £900 million worth of assets. It's one of the big funders, private funders, of all of these pro-immigration NGOs. And yet the Paul Hamlyn Foundation, with almost £1 billion worth of assets, received, let me get the figure right, 1.36 million in government grants since 2020. Okay, so our Tory government is paying an NGO that's got almost £1 billion worth of assets, paying them 1.36 million of our taxpayers' money for this Paul Hamlyn Foundation to in fact argue against the policies of the government on matters of immigration. You could not make that up. It's beyond belief.